He was like, I think he is. I think Bell is good. I don't think he's the best running back in the NFL.
No, he ain't no bum, but like I said, I mean, doing that shit, we ain't got games to play that season. And the games he had played, he wasn't really that shit. This shit. He got the best wide receiver in the NFL, and arguably was one of the top two quarterbacks in the NFL. They ain't worried about his girl or that. Why you think Williams is just so many damn yards? They ain't worried about you running the ball. They worried about Brown ass.
Yeah.
You take Roman off that team and see how many fucking yards he gets in. He's gonna get his damn ball rolling. Because he's soft as hell. That's why he stay hurt now. Shit.
Yeah.
Like the nigga ain't played full season. See? That's the fantasy effect, Kev. None of these motherfuckers don't be knowing. And Shannon knew better than to say some shit like that. The same shit they was trying to say with Terrell Davis. Oh, man, anybody can run through that line. Well, why the fuck anybody ain't get 2,000 yards? The fuck you mean?
Yeah, and that's like the same argument he get mad about when they talk about why he didn't, no, because in Denver, they had 3 running backs to come and do the same thing like Terrell Davis. They was like, well, Terrell Davis, like, we put drones in there. He had over 1,500 yards rushing. We had the other guy in there. He got a 1,500. So what made Terrell Davis so special? He should go to the Hall. And he was like,
because he just fucking 2,000.
Yeah, exactly. And they trying to credit. They was like, well, maybe it was that offensive line.
Every nigga who got 2,000 yards is gonna be in the Hall of Fame. The only nigga that's probably not gonna make it is Jamal Lewis from the Rays.
Yep.
He's the only nigga that got 2,000 yards that ain't gonna make it.
Yep.
But this nigga won 2 Super Bowls and he had 2,000 yards season. Goddamn right he should be there. Because at that stage of the career, they was worried about Terrell Davis. That's why we trying to tell him I was running the thing. Everybody could run to that hole. Well, why the fuck we ain't no great back safety? Like, you see how different the team was when Marco was here? Marco was popping out 20, 30-yard runs. And safety, like, okay, we got a game plan for him. They don't give a fuck about a nigga who running in the hole getting 2, 3 yards. They ain't finna cause no problem, no friction. Shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, they should have kept Marco. They screwed up there.
Yeah. Wow.
But
look at AP. You getting 2,000 yards, you ain't got no quarterback, no receiver. That's doing something. What the fuck you mean?
Yeah, you ain't lying about that. Yeah, but he thought, but he ain't gonna catch. I don't think he gonna catch Emmett. Nah, that last injury that was severe. I don't think he finna catch Emmett now. That's over. He can watch that a dream away.
Exactly.
Because he would have to average about 1,500 yards, or at least 1,600 yards for the next.
He ain't gonna catch Emmett, so he gonna go to the Lord.
Yeah, but I'm like, at this point, nah, he ain't gonna catch Emmett.
But that's what I'm saying. That just show you how healthy Emmett stayed. It ain't easy to do that shit over those 15, 12, 14 years.
Oh, hell no.
But that's what I'm saying. Everybody trying like that ain't shit. I'm like, this motherfucker was 32, 33 years old, still getting about 1,200, 1,300 yards.
Yeah. And I'm like, Barry had it before him. And Barry just retired.
I ain't gonna deny that. But Barry Sanders also had a 2,000 yard season. That's what I'm saying. 2,000 yards ain't no shit you just do and you just wake up out of bed. Yeah, I'm gonna go get 2,000 yards. I'm gonna tell you the niggas, okay, other than Jamal Lewis, you can say Jamal Lewis, Terrell Davis, if you want to say he ain't shit. Okay. Let me name who else on the list. O.J. Simpson, Ed Dickerson, Barry Sanders, Gail Sayers. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These ain't no lame ass dudes. And they was doing it in left game.
Yeah. Because I don't know if Jim Brown ever got 2,000. That's correct. It wasn't that many teams.
That's what I'm saying. When Gale Smith did that, they didn't have that.
Yep.
And his career got short. He only played like maybe 4 or 5 years. Shit.
Yeah, that's why I said when Freak broke Jerry Rice's record, Jerry did it in like 2 less games. So I was like, yeah, Jerry did the record in 2 less games. So I was like, as impressive as the record was, I was like, I still give Jerry Rice his props on that because Jerry broke it within 2 games less. They played 14 games back then when he broke the touchdown record. But hands down, Freak was the better wide receiver. I'm like, he the best to ever do it.
That's your personal.
I mean,
you know what I stand.
Yeah, I know you delusional, but there ain't never been a Randy Moss ever. Now they can say what they want. They can crown whoever they want to crown, but you have never seen a Randy Moss in the fucking NFL ever. There has never been him. He was the complete fucking package. Hands, fucking speed galore, and that motherfucker was still dominant. You couldn't do shit with him. They changed the league for the Freak.
Yeah, he was a trendsetter. I see that.
I mean, they start grabbing all these track players and trying to teach them how to catch the football. You on track? Yeah, good. Get out there.
When he came in the league, that's when they started trying to grab all these tall ass niggas to do the jump balls.
Yeah, that's why you start seeing Megatron and all these other dudes. I was like, that's what I said. They went to the track team like y'all ran hurdles. Good, get out of here. We need tall track players who can keep up with this horse named Randy Moss. Now catch a football, and they couldn't do it. Hey man, he hit me. It's footballs. You can take a little hit. Man, I run track. I ain't used to all this hitting. I'm like, Freak was just that. He was a freak of nature. I'm like, man, I ain't never seen nothing like him. I was like, Jerry gonna be number 1 forever. And then in come this Randy Moss. It was all over.
I don't know about that shit.
I mean, you seen him live. You seen the man up close. You seen the way he fry people. That's just, you just can't train that.
I seen him just appear in the playoffs.
I haven't seen that. I've seen his team.
Stop that. Yes, you did.
Nope.
He disappeared in the Falcons game when the Dirty Birds made it.
No, he didn't. Freak didn't disappear. The kicker missed the field goal to send him to the Super Bowl. He was perfect all year. And he got there. They got there. They finna kick the field goal. He missed. That was the game.
What was his stats for that? What was his stats for that game, man?
The stats for the game, I don't know his exact stats, but
I know. I don't know.
He ain't the reason they lost. They were up. If you win in the game and your defense allows the team, he scored the touchdown in the Super Bowl to get on the lead, and the defense let the fluke Giants come down there and score.
Ain't doing enough, kid.
You cannot deny the Freak's greatness.
Look, man.
He changed the game of football.
But he's Jerry Rice still never.
You're right. He'll never be Jerry Rice. Jerry will be number 2. Jerry was my number 1 for years. But immediately I recognized greatness and said, there's no way Jerry Rice was better than this man. I'm sorry. Numbers, hey, like Jerry said, hey man, the numbers gotta mean something. Our Freak said, hey man, forget the numbers. What you mean forget the numbers? But freak numbers are the only ones next to Jerry. He the only one that's close to Jerry.
Is this the man? Is this the man who says the man is the
Nah, it's Jerry. I'm like, Jerry is great. Jerry set the bar very high early, but he played in San Fran with all the killers. I'm like, he had Joe Montana, the best quarterback in football. Freak played with about 9 quarterbacks and made their career. I'm like, Jeff George's best year he ever had was playing with Randy Moss.
Okay.
Everybody who played with the Freak, he had improved their stats. Culpepper, I had to hear for years. Yeah, Culpepper was making the Freak. I'm like, are you out your damn mind? I ain't gonna make the Freak making him. He didn't overthrew and just throwing up garbage in the backfield. He can't hit nobody direct. He the reason we lost a lot of games. I was like, man, he can't throw no slant pass to save his life. The man cannot throw an accurate pass, but if he gets in the jam, all he got to do is heave it downfield because the Freak don't burn somebody about 40 yards. So I'm like, it ain't hard to make that throw. It's the other throws. And then Minnesota got brainwashed and started believing the Kool-Aid. They let the Freak go, and they kept Culpepper. And I said, well, let's see what he does now. No Freak. Where was he at? Miami? Before they realized he was in Miami so quick, I was like, Culpepper his bags was packed. They was, who signed this man to a professional contract? What is he doing? He couldn't hit an open man to save his life.
Hey man, respect him.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, y'all want to take away from the Freak? Soon as Freak went to New England, it was over. He went to Oakland like, look, man, y'all ain't here to win at all. Y'all have no system here.
Well, look, that's all I'm going to say, man. You can say what the fuck you want about P.O. You can think everywhere he went. He ain't had no bomb yet. Not a damn one.
So Freak didn't produce in Oakland?
What? He got a fuck.
Freak had 1,000-yard seasons.
he was a no-show. He was a no-show, Kevin.
How was he a no-show? He had 1,000 yards receiving. He had like 12, 15 touchdowns, 1,000 yards this season. He was just in Oakland. He was just in Oakland.
You bad that said you chose me. I'm waiting on that.
Don't worry, I'll show it to you. And he was in Oakland. So they had nothing. I mean, absolutely nothing. They had no coach.
Like I said,
they didn't have nothing.
Like I said, I'm waiting on you to post that shit and send it.
I'll find the stat, but I know he had 1,000-yard season. And then he goes to New England, and they don't lose a damn game his first year there. Freak turned around the whole team. It was electrifying. Set a record. 25 touchdowns in a season. Now, Robert Kraft didn't want to pay Freak his money. That was the problem. I couldn't believe that. I'm like, how you don't want to pay the best receiver ever to ever play the game? I still can't get that down. Randy Moss should have stayed in New England. There's no way he shouldn't have been in New England. He shouldn't have had to go nowhere. Oh, how you gonna tell Randy Moss he ain't even worth $10 million? Are you kidding? You pay that man. Pay the man.
Ain't paying no nigga. Your name ain't top. Fuck you, man. They ain't proved that to you. Fuck you, man. Pay the man. Man, how many niggas they gotta cut to show you? They ain't paying no black man. You ain't done for the motherfuckers. the pond. Man, he just had 3 football seasons, man. Fuck. Give him whatever he wants.
Yeah, Brady. I'm like, they paid Brady as soon as Brady contract. Brady paid. Moss,
yeah.
All we giving you is this.
Yeah. Why you think the Bears fucked up? But at least to New England's credit, Tom Brady earned his money. Motherfuckers come and earned a damn dime of what he done stole.
You gotta remember this. The Bears ain't had a quarterback to do anything before Cutler got there.
But you gotta understand that they still ain't complimenting motherfuckers. I would have told that motherfucker on TV. Just like Airway told Oswald, all I'm giving you. But all I'm giving you is me.
Oh man.
That's this bomb over here. You don't want to play. And when they win this week, you're going to try to come back. I mean, just stay at home. Just take your money. I think this is just deactivate his ass.
I'm like, Hoyer had one game in which he didn't turn the ball over a fumble. And after one game, it's all right. Now we ready to get rid of Cutler. I'm like, what happened to Dallas?
See, this is what you Cutler fans don't understand. I'm not saying he's the greatest fucking quarterback on earth. I'm just saying I got eyes. I said the same thing with McNabb. They both journeymen. I ain't saying they. All I'm saying is I've seen enough from Cutler. I'm tired of this same stupid ass shit running the same stupid ass scam. I'm tired of it. It's just time to move on. That's like you. That's the shit still on.
No, I agree. It's time for him to go. He got to go somewhere where he's appreciated.
That's what I'm saying. You dating a woman 10 years and wondering when she gonna change. She ain't. It is what it is. I don't care who you bring in there. You can bring Dan Marino and John Elway in there to coach, and that nigga still gonna throw off his best foot, and he ain't gonna listen. This nigga is what it is. That's what I'm saying. They want to keep blaming everybody, the system, and this, and that. Why the fuck you think Denver got rid of? It's like, man, who gives up a white boy in their 20s? That shit don't happen like that. That shit happen to niggas. That don't happen to white motherfuckers like that.
No, he got mad because they was trying to, they was finna get Castle over him, and they lied to him, and all that. They lied to me.
But that's what I'm talking about. Get your bitch ass up out of here. That's part of the business, man. They took my toy. That bitch ass up. If you felt so bad about them lying on you, you should have came to Chicago with some games. Nah, you can't even be cool with shit.
Nah, he actually he performed when he got here. He actually broke every Chicago Bear record there is as a quarterback.
Motherfucker, that's because we have no record. I love Jim McMahon, but Jim McMahon, his job wasn't to go for 300 yards a week. His job was to throw a couple of Willie go and hand the fucking ball off the tape. We had Eric Crane, which was the end of his career. He played like maybe 3-4 years.
Yeah, he had a great run. It's been McMahon and Clover. That's been it.
But this is the point I'm trying to make, dog. It ain't like he came in and he had a legacy to overpass like Jim McMahon had some Joe Montana numbers and shit. Niggas only give him a hand by maybe 10,000 yards. So, you saying that he the all-time leader in Bears history ain't gonna accomplish that, Now, if you think he went to New Orleans and he beat Drew Brees' record, then all right. Or he beat Elway. Shit, fuck you mean? That's like somebody going in. That's like him going over there to the Browns and breaking Bernie Kosar's record. Okay, golf clap, motherfucker. Shit. That's exactly.
Hey, they still love Bernie. over there in Cleveland. Bernie Kosar.
And that's my point. Because they ain't put us against Bernie Kosar. And that's why I still love McMahon. Because we ain't had the fucking quarterback since Jim McMahon. You think Jim McMahon would be out of game right now because his dog sore? That broke sore.
Oh, man.
Just sore. Man, get your ass out of here. You riding a 10-speed in a championship game.
Yeah. You and Shannon Sharp both be criticizing this man for running the bike. Shannon got over. He was like, man, what is he doing? This is a championship game, not the Tour de France.
Yeah. You know what that says to you? You know that saying to your teammates? Fuck y'all. I'm going dancing. And then you go dancing after the game? I would have been cool if he just stayed in the locker room, played the role like, damn, I wish I could have got out there. I feel like I left my teammates down. You know, stay off the rank shit. This nigga out here riding the bike like, man, they just fucked up out there. Oh, well, he texting his girl. Yeah, man, you know, he's in tripping with shit. But they just are like, you got our reservation? You know, come on now, what did they tell your teammates? Nobody can ride with you.
Well, I agree. It's time for him to go. Yeah, we got. He need a new change of scenery. Let him go to Miami.